Hey friends, it's Drea, and I'm here for a well overdue requested video that I have been receiving countless messages about. Where is it? What's going on? Why are you not out there? So the number one requested video that I have been receiving these messages about is my workout routine. I think I've been kind of sitting on it because I'm not a licensed professional. I am not a guru. I literally am just a Kansas City girl that enjoys working out, and I have found out what works for me by Googling, Pinteresting, YouTubing. I found it out, and it works for me. What works for me may not work for you. I'll just put that out there. Also, sorry, I'm kind of like moving around a little bit. Also, please consult with your physician before you try anything new. Do what your body can do. Don't listen up here because that's all lies. Do what your body can do. For instance, my knees are bad. So many jokes there. I have lower back issues. I have a tear in two bulging discs, so I have to modify my workouts. When I say that, workouts don't have to be very strenuous activities, if that makes sense. Get your heart rate going, just something out of your normal realm. So if you sit on your butt all day like me, I have a cubicle job. Sit on your butt all day, go for a walk in the evenings or mornings like I love to do. I love working out first thing in the mornings. It's my saving grace. It's your saving grace. I do it for society because if I don't work out, I'm in a horrible mood. Everybody around me suffers. So I'm sorry. It's a flaw of mine, I know. I'm working on it, which means I'm really kind of avoiding people when I don't work out. Let's just put it out there. So that was my little disclaimer before we start getting into this. Consult with your physician. Do what your body can do. Do not work through an injury. That does not mean sore, because sore is... I love being sore, and that's just something I've grown addicted to. But an injury, do not work through an injury. Been there, done that. It's not fun. Sets you back. So now we can get into what I do. What's my routine? It all starts the night before. Let's go way back. It starts the night before because I have to get myself mentally ready, right? I get my workout clothes ready. That means a sports bra. Even though I got little like crepes, I still gotta hold these babies down. Let's just so I get my workout clothes ready the night before because I get up so early that I literally have to get those babies on and get out the door before my mind's like, what are you doing? And when I mean early, I get up at 3:45 a.m. That's a.m. Or 4 o'clock. No matter what, I'm in the gym 5-6 days a week, and I am there by 4:30 normally. On the weekends, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, or 7. I just figured out that that's what works for me. I like to work out in a fastest state. That's whenever my busy mom life, that's whenever I can do it. I've been doing that since my daughter was born because, I pretty much had to do a lot of things by myself. And because I did, that was the only time that I had to work out. And also, I just found out that when I got home, I didn't want to do it. And the motivation wasn't there. And I need to get done first thing in the morning. And it made me feel better, blah, 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 blah. I always work out in a fastest state. I am a strong believer that if your diet is not semi on point or where it needs to be, that working out's really not going to do too much for you, because trust me, at 300 and something pounds when I was there, I was working out. Actually, I worked out at 24-hour fitness for 24 days for free. I didn't lose one damn pound because mama likes to eat. I like to eat. I got my McDonald's, I got my zebra cakes. I was happy and fat and miserable because I was working out and I wasn't losing any weight, and it's because my diet wasn't there. So we'll get into diet some other time because I love talking about food, love it. But we're here to talk about working out. So get my gym clothes ready, get up at 3:45, in the gym by 4:30. I may have a pre-workout depending on my workout for that day. I do weights 3 days a week. I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I do an upper lower body split. So I will do upper on Monday, Wednesday lower, Friday upper, and then I'll continue to keep doing lower upper, that kind of thing. I didn't get into doing weights until I had actually lost all the weight that I wanted to. Cardio is going to be more for burning calories and getting slimmer. But if you really, honestly, it takes more work to maintain your muscle. So building muscle is a really good thing. If you don't have time to work out, and I wish I would have gotten into weights a little bit earlier, the gym was very intimidating. And I was like, let me just get on this treadmill, elliptical. Man, I was a cardio queen. I hate doing cardio now. I hate it. I hate it. 2 things I hate: core and cardio. And I hate those days. It's horrible. I don't know who I am now. So I wish I would have done weights earlier. If you do not have time to do any kind of thing, I will say working out at home. Go for a walk. Does not have to be strenuous. Don't make it crazy. You don't have to go crazy at first. Don't go balls to wall for crazy at first. For me, I always get my nutrition on point first. And then I start, because I'm starting to shed a little bit of weight by doing my nutrition. I feel good. And then I work my way up to the gym or working out at home. I used to do 30 Day Shred by Jillian Michaels. Love that DVD. It's like $9. It's the hardest 20 minutes of your life. I always hear about people not having time to work out. If you have time to watch Game of Thrones or your favorite Netflix, you can do it, okay? You have the time. You just don't want to do it. Let's be honest. Just be honest with yourself. I don't want to do it, and that's okay. But honestly, getting out there and doing it and being repetitive with it and saying to yourself, I'm going to hate myself more if I don't work out. That is what I say to myself. I don't really want to work out today. Gosh, I don't want to do it. But I'm going to hate myself more if I don't do it. So just do it. Just get it out of the way. That's why I do it first thing in the morning. I got to worry about it the rest of the day. And then, I can eat like crap if I want to. I do weights, and that's how I got into weights, from Jillian Michaels. She taught me proper form. You don't have to do weights. Just do your body weight. You don't have to get into weights. How do you know if you need to move up in weights? Whenever it's a little too easy. It's a little too easy, then you probably need to move up in weight. That's just what I've figured out. So I do weights 3 times a week, upper lower body split. And then I always start out with dynamic stretching. Dynamic stretching is totally different than static. It's not a breathe into a movement. It's a let's get that blood flowing kind of movement. Let's go ahead and warm up these muscles. What muscle group am I working out? You can find some really good dynamic stretches on Pinterest, on YouTube, on Google. Use all those little machines. Type it, and figure it out. Because that's what I had to do. So that's what I did. And yeah, Jillian Michaels helped me out. So thanks, Jillian. Appreciate it. Putting it to use somewhat. Whatever. And then the days in between, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I do active rest days. Active rest, which means I'm still getting out there. I'm still whatever. Like I said, I get in the gym 5 to 6 days a week. Doesn't matter. I'm in there. If it's an active rest day, I get on the treadmill and I walk. Ugh. I walk. Wintertime sucks. But during the summer, I'm outside, I'm walking trails, I'm doing whatever. It's an active rest. If I want to push if I want to push myself that day, I will. But normally it's Sunday. Sunday fun day is the day that I go balls to the wall. I'm in it to win it. I'm going to get this done. So that's my normal day. And I get it in like 6 miles if I can. Then there's static stretching after you're done with everything. I hardly do that. Don't tell anybody. That's between you and me. So that is my workout routine, really. Do it based on your goals. Do you want to build muscle? If you want to build muscle, then there's a lot of things that you can do. There's even taking up to how many reps you do when you're doing weights versus how long you rest in between your sets. A rep, just in case you're new to working out, a rep is the movement that you're doing, how many times you do it. A set is how many times you do that collection of movements. So that is how that works out. And sometimes I always do 3 sets of 12 on a machine or whatever. How do I know what machine to use? Usually at the gym, they have those cool little pictures that tell you what you're working out that day. So that's what I'm doing right now, upper lower body split, 3 days a week. And then I'm doing cardio or active rest in between there. And that's what I do. And if I want to, then if I want to burn more calories and I want to get slimmer that week and I want to feel better, I will normally do my cardio after my weights because I've already used my glucose, carbs, or sugar that I've had the day previous. I've already burned through those to do my weights. Then whenever I go to cardio, I'm just burning straight to fat. That's a whole different science situation, but it is what it is. Anyways, I hope you all found this helpful. And I will be back soon because Mama wants to talk about food. We need to go ahead and get out there. Man, I might do a mukbang then. I think all the cool kids are doing that these days. All right, thanks guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.